So we're going to use matrix multiplication in a practical circumstance. We've got here a matrix which shows us the number of people which are attending different sessions of a cinema. We're asked to construct a price matrix showing the ticket prices for the cinema. Well, adult price, it says make a 2x1 matrix. Adult cost is 15 and a children's ticket is $10. That's pretty straightforward. Now we have to use matrix multiplication to show the daily taking. So we're going to get our first matrix, and we're going to multiply it by our price matrix. Now notice what happens when we do this. First of all, check that the multiplication is possible. The number of columns in the first matrix, that's 2, must match the number of rows in the second matrix. Yes, it does. So the multiplication is possible. And see what we get. See, we're going to be multiplying 18 people, 18 adults which attended the matinee session by $15 price, plus 8 concession holders that attended the matinee by the $10 price. So what we'll end up getting is we'll end up getting, for that first entry in the matrix, we'll end up getting the takings from the matinee session. Let's do the multiplications. So it's 18 times 15 plus 8 by 10. It'll give you 350. I've done these beforehand. 20 times 15 plus 14 by 10. That gives you 440. And 27 times 15 plus 15 by 10 gives you 555. Well, that's our final matrix. Just put a note there to show how we got one of the entries. Just for the sake of your notes, you wouldn't do this normally, but for the sake of our notes, that first entry we got was multiplying 18 by 15 and adding 8 by 10. 18 by 15 plus 8 by 10. And what did it represent? 18 adults attended, paying $15 each, and 8 concession holders attended, paying $10 each. That's why this 350 represents the takings from the matinee. The next line would represent the takings from the evening session, and the third line represents the takings from the late session. You'll find another question over the page. Let's have a look at it. Here we've got the scores of a football match, and it's more or less presented to you in matrix form. So we could write it like this. 12-10 was Geelong's score, 11-15 was Hawthorn's score. That's 12 goals to 10. Now in football, of course, a goal is worth 6 points, behind is worth 1 point. So if we were to get this and multiply it by the matrix 6-1, notice what we're multiplying. Rows by columns. So that's 12 goals, which is multiplied by the 6 points each, and 10 behinds worth 1. So it's 10 times 6 plus, 12 by 6 plus 10 by 1, which equals 12 by 6 plus 10 by 1 equals 82. Okay, so just for the sake of your notes, 12 times 6 plus 10 times 1 was that entry there. And Hawthorns we'll get by multiplying 11 by 6 plus 15 times 1. Multiply rows by columns. 11 by 6 plus 15 times 1 ends up equaling 81. That was 11 by 6 plus 15 by 1. Who won the game? This is Geelong's score, this is Hawthorn's score. Geelong win the game by 1 point. Hooray!